Hi guys, today we're going to talk about a YouTuber who was a trailblazer, right? When it comes to traveling back to Africa, because she did something that most of us dream to do or planning to do, which is move to Africa, right? She did that and she went to a village in Africa, not knowing anything about the culture. She'd been there for like 5.5 years now. And she just announced that she was actually going back to maybe America. Actually, she's living in Ghana. And this is after she's tried so hard to be included, involved, welcomed wherever she was. She lived in the north of Ghana, which is a region where it's mostly inhabited by a Muslim community. And she was actually married to a Muslim, but it came to an end. I think that they're separating or have separated. And it was sad to learn that she was going back and she was turning her back on her investments and everything that she created this past 5 years. She said that someone was taking care of it and she'll get her investment back, something like that. But when I saw her video, I felt so sad. At first I was like, it's a joke, no, it's a skit, right? But then I realized that she was really serious about it and she was actually leaving Ghana. So one thing we can actually take from it or learn from it is that Ghana or Africa, moving to Africa is no joke. It really is no joke. We have to be careful when planning. We have to actually assess what we can or what we can't do or what we are able to bear in order to live there forever. She's done her best. She's gone through a lot. I've been watching her or following her since the beginning, right? And she had many ups and downs, mostly downs because it was real. The struggle was real with her. And she still had hopes. She started something, won something, lost it all, started back again. And with all the hope that there is when you want to start something permanent in a country that is not yours, but a country that you dream so badly, you dream to be accepted or you dream to start your life there so badly. And I think that she's arrived at the end of her tether or what she can bear or threshold when it comes to hardship or trying in Ghana. So it's sad. It is sad. Yeah, but maybe it's for the best, right? We don't know if she's going to stay in Ghana or if she's going to leave, but my understanding is that she's done with Ghana and she's going to move to another place to recuperate, to recover from all the hurt, the bad, and the struggle she had there. So I think that she's not going to stay in Ghana for long. She said she's going to Accra, where she has friends and family, and she's going to then move out of the country, travel out of the country. I think that the place she went to in the north, it wasn't the right place for her as an independent African-American woman, because that's the part of the country where women are expected to bow to men, don't necessarily have a voice, or if they have, it shouldn't be louder than men's voice. That's my understanding of that, having lived for a few months in a part of Africa where there were mostly Muslims. And I think that the culture shock might have been a bit too much for her in that sense. And the fact that as a woman, you're not considered equal in a way. Even talking to someone you're paying for a job is an issue. It's an issue in general in Ghana, but it's even worse when you're in the north, the part that is Muslim, where women are subservient to men. So yeah, it's very sad. And now she's going to leave and people are speculating as to where she's going to go. The way I see how spiritual she is, how earthy she is, I think that she's not going to go back to the USA. She's going to go to Asia. I see her in Bali, maybe in Thailand, but more Bali than anything else. In Indonesia, that's what I meant. Then I see her in Bali. Somewhere in Bali, create a new life for herself. And I think she's going to forget about moving in Africa altogether. She's going to come to visit. But I think that her chapter with Africa is definitely closed. And I think she's going to move on to something maybe better for her, right? And I think Bali would be the great setting for her. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case. Subscribe for more videos and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you.